Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a very special presentation for Far Cry 6. Mikey and I, as you can see he's doing his Michael Jackson impersonations. Mikey and I are going to go and try a special operations mission which are available when you speak to Lola in camp or Montero's farm, and we'll show you where that is in a second, and then we're going to get into the mission. Let's do it. Like I said in the intro, you have to go and talk to Lola to activate these missions, and you'll find her next to the Los Bandidos board generally. Hi friend, how you doing? Let's go and talk to her and you'll show you, you'll see these are the special operations.
And by that, I mean knock soldado face down in the mud. Wait until you see what those come mierdas are doing now.
So we're going to do the first one today. Hope you're going to enjoy it.
Get hot gossip from my fairs. It's how I found out about this crazy shit on the market.
Castillo's military created a chemical weapon called PG-24DX. They're going to use it to break your revolution and then get rich selling it to the highest bidder.
That can happen. I need to stop this.
The weapon is highly unstable and the military keeps it locked away in coolers. Look for the Singao in charge. They'll have the keys.
They always do.
Oh, I almost forgot. If the sample gets too hot, they'll be scraping you off the ground with a shovel. So, once it's out of the cooler, you got to keep it from overheating. Stick to the shade and use water.
I'm glad you remembered to tell me that part.
Once you have it, I'll drive you the hell out of there. But don't think those assholes are going to just let you walk away with their secret weapon.
Oh, I don't. Let's do this, Lola.
Welcome to Mesozoic Park.
Coño. Can't believe this place is still standing.
See, if it wasn't crawling with soldados, I'd tear it apart for things to sell.
Weird spot for a chemical weapon.
Muy cierto. About an hour ago, guerrillas shot down a helicopter carrying the PG-24DX. The army didn't like that, so they moved in, killed the guerrillas, and pulled the payload from the crash.
So I got to find it. The park looks big. Where did the chopper go down?
Near the visitor center. They got their weapon secured until transport comes.
Well, we are the transport now.
So the mission seems pretty straightforward. Find the canister and bring it back and make sure it doesn't get too hot. What could possibly go wrong? This map is actually huge. Absolutely huge, but we get to try our new sniper and all kinds of stuff. Now, if you don't know where to get this sniper, please check out my guide. Show you exactly where to get this sniper, and you'll see it's overpowered as heck. And if this is not a throwback to Jurassic Park or a tribute to Jurassic Park, I don't know what is. This place is massive and it looks absolutely fantastic. I think they've done a really...
Where the visitor center is.
Shit, it's been too long. Can't remember. Look for the old park maps. You should say. I'll keep the meter running for you.
Que coño. You charging me for this?
Never. But I am charging one. Keep Singao.
So it's a really nice map. They've done a really good job on it. And yeah, the special operations, they have really done a nice job. Now, where that smoke is where we're heading, over that mountain there. But we're going to try this sniper out. And Mike and I were having a fantastic time. Next time we do one, what I'll do is I'll record the audio so you can hear what we're like. It takes us a little bit of a time to figure out how best to do this on the way back. Getting there is pretty straightforward though. And you can see this sniper is OP as heck. As long as you get headshots, you're pretty good with it. So we're actually going to fast track a fair bit. See, the map confuses the heck out of me, but we're going to fast track all the way into the visitor center because that's when the action happens. And the action happens when we come back. So you can see that's where we are there, and we're going to get all the way over there. Okay. I said, what could possibly go wrong? I've seen the guy, I'm just positioning myself so I can get a sniper out. There's a guy there, I didn't notice him, but surely hopefully Mikey's got him. I'm telling Mikey, have a go at this guy and see how that sniper works. There you go, and he's down. Good work, Mikey. So you don't have to engage with these guys if you don't want to. We're having a good look around though. Very, very good look around. And yeah, we're going to head that way. Now there's other things that can kind of come and bite you and attack you, and so it's not just the enemies, the human enemies. There's other things, and you're going to see that shortly. So you can see the eagles just above us, the majestic eagles, which were in Far Cry 4 from memory, I think. Yeah, they come and bite my butt in a second. You can see Mikey's just having a good look around. He's pretty excited that there's dinosaurs everywhere. I'm just having a wee look to see if there's anybody in front of us. I can see there's an enemy indicated on the map. But look at this place. This place is amazing. And just the way they've lit it, and the graphics of this map are just amazing. If you like dinosaurs, you don't necessarily have to like dinosaurs, but if you like dinosaurs, I'm sure you're loving this. See, I'm like, oh Mikey, what's that? What's that thing? Oh, it must be an eagle. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? They're fantastic. Oh, there's another one. Mikey, have a look. And then it comes and bites me in the butt. So at this point, we're just looking for the visitor centre. They got... had a swipe at me. Not the easiest thing to kill either. Oh. Need to heal. Oh. Cauterize the wound. Mikey, I think, is trying to shoot them. Oh, and this guy there. There you go. It wasn't Mikey at all. I thought that was Mikey. It's a bad guy. Oh, somebody set the grass on fire. I think the eagles have gone now. There's Mikey. There he is. Okay, so we're heading over that general direction there. I don't know what I was doing there, checking out the foliage. We had a huge amount of fun when we were playing this. We are having a huge amount of fun, period, playing this game. There's bad guys here, I can't see them yet. So I'm just checking out our route back, and it did take us a couple of attempts to complete this challenge. I'm not going to lie. What you're going to see is the edited version, but you do have to think a little bit strategic once you acquire the package. And Mikey was like, oh well, if it's going to blow up and going to kill me, you can carry it, G4. I'm like, thanks Mikey, you're the best. That's what happens when you shoot his backpack. So there's the visitor centre in front of us. Mikey's still playing with the locals. I think he's finished now. You finished, mate? You finished playing the locals, dude? Yep. There's somebody else down there. Oh, there they are. You got him? Get him, Mikey. Yeah, good work done. So. Okay. Through the flowers we go. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of scanning. So we'll find a space somewhere to do some scanning. Oh, hang on. Bad guys. Now what I try and do here is I want to test this rifle to see if I can get a collat, which I can't. I try and get a collat a little bit later, and you'll see it doesn't work. That's what I was doing, why I didn't shoot them straight away. And you can see if you hit that to the body, it's not as effective as the headshot, which is fair enough, but you would think for a 50 cal weapon, which this looks like it is, that one shot to the body or one shot anywhere would kill them. Hopefully they might tweak that in future updates. But yeah, this game's been pretty good. I reckon they've done a very good job with this game straight out the bat. There are a few things that I think need tweaking. Mike and I have talked about it a fair bit. a key. Yeah, there's a few things I think they can tweak, but I think as a kind of straight up game at the gate released, it is pretty close to what 100%. We have, Mike and I have found a few bugs, and the bugs that we're finding are more when we're playing co-op than anything else. Some skipping and lagging and some interesting stuff that happens, but apart from a few minor things, there's not too much that I would change about this game. It's fast becoming my favourite Far Cry, I must admit. Okay, so now the fun begins, because we've got to get in here, find the bad people, take care of them, and steal the package. There's one. So Mikey is behind me scanning things. No, I'm just using my gun to scan. He's using his phone.
She's got to have the key to the cooler.
I'll ask her nicely.
And I try and do a collat here, and you can see it doesn't work. And yeah, gloves are off. But this is great. This gets straight through armor. These captains are a little bit, especially in these missions, are a little bit stronger than normal, but headshots in this game are the key. If you can get headshots, you'll be fine. Okay, we're just going to get the Humidora out. Also, I've done if you want to get this gun, you get it very early in the game. I've done a video on that one, so if you want to check that out, you can. And yeah, there is what we're after. But we're going to have a wee look around first. Just make sure we haven't missed anything before we pick that up. And reload and do all that good stuff. Okay, so here we go. We've got the package. Heat up in the sun but remains stable in the shade. It is cooled by water. So I've got the PG240X, and Mike is going to do the covering for me.
You don't want that. Everything's covered in blood. See you at the gate.
So this is where it starts to get a little bit more tricky, because of not only do we have to fight the enemies, we have to keep this thing cool as a cucumber, or it'll explode, and we don't want that. One of the other challenges that I found is yeah, you can get you discombobulated in this map very, very quickly, and so your kind of sense of direction, you have to pay attention when you're coming in, so that you get a sense of where you have to get back to. So we have to get back to the spot where the taxi dropped us off, where the Lola dropped us off. And of course we came running through this area and didn't really pay that much attention to what we were passing. So yeah, figuring out where we're supposed to go was a little bit of a challenge, but anyway, Mikey's taking care of him. And here we go. We've got to keep in the shade. G4. Not always. I guess one of the things that I would say that can be a problem, it's not a major problem for me, but one of the things that I've found during playing a lot of the game is that finding where the enemies are, or figuring out where the enemies are, can be difficult at times, just from a visual standpoint. Oh, it got a bit hot there. Go boy, Mikey's. That's alright, we'll give him a shotgun to the face! Okay, just keep it cool. There's plenty of ammunition at these kind of places where we stop off, so just do a little bit of healing, and then we're going to continue on our merry way. Okay, Mikey, we're good to go? Let's do it. So, it took us a couple of goes just to figure out what route to take back and how to traverse it, because you'll see in a second, the second area we come into gets a little bit more difficult to deal with the enemies. So we have a very specific way we do this, and we figured it out over a couple of tries. So and I'm always looking to come into these particular areas so I can get a shady spot, and then we can defend from there. Obviously I'm a little bit limited to what I can do from from a defensive point of view because I have the package and I can't get it hot. So we're looking for these guys. They're under the dinosaur. Not the best for close quarters, that sniper. Luckily you can shift back. I need to heal a little. Here we go. Healing's not too bad in this game. You can see Mike is taking care of that guy on the dinosaur. Those are the guys that have been giving us a little bit of problems. We're taking care of both of them. He is a very good wingman, let me tell you. You can see that thing smoking a bit though. We need to get to water. Straight through the fridge. I think there's one more guy we've got to take care of. I've got to get to water though. Where is he? Where is he? See? Oh, and I go down here, which is not a major drama because Mikey can pick me up if he kills this person. If you both get killed, then it's game over and you have to start again. But you only start from the visitor center, which is not too bad. There you go, Mikey's got me up with his very scary helmet. So now we got to go to the water and cool it down. And I like how they've done this because they've varied it up a little. Now the health of this thing is indicated by that little white plus next to the health. So that'll get redder as and deplete. Yeah, and I see a package there that I want to go after, and I'm like, yeah, nah, we probably can't. There is a chest up here that we should grab. There you go. Get out the sun though. Okay, we'll get this back under some water and then we'll move on. What the heck was that? Okay, so we're just trying to figure out what is our next area. Let's cool that down a wee bit. Okay, cool. I'm still looking at that package. That orange smoke usually means there's a package of some kind. And I'll look over then I'm going, oh, it's only the visitor center. Let's just keep going. Okay. So let's cool it down and let's get moving. So now what we're doing is we're trying to figure out where we should go next. So whether we should go there or that we decide to go here, and Mikey tracks up to my left onto the hill to give me some overwatch. Very, very strategic. We were very strategic, which is very highly unusual for us. We can do strategic though. We generally go in guns blazing, but after the couple of tries that we had guns blazing, it didn't really work for this particular game. So that will bite your butt if you let it. So it usually has a pal though. Damaged animal, mate. We'll sell that later. It's alright. So Mikey's up to my left now. And I'm like, okay, well, I know where there's a shady spot. I've kind of spotted it under there somewhere. Now, if you get a medic in this game, that means that your enemies won't fully go down. They'll go down and they'll have partial health, and that medic can revive them. So one of the strategies that you need to employ fairly quickly is to get rid of that medic, so you can't heal soldiers. Okay, so yeah, Mikey's already killed one. I'm going to go for my close quarters weapons. There we go, I'll give him a frag. Oh no, it's a Molotov I gave him. So I'm just trying to stay alive and keep this thing cool at this point and help out where I can. Mikey's doing the majority of the lifting. These guys with the rockets are no joke though. They will one-shot you if you're not careful.
You should cool this thing down
He's gone up, and we've cleared the place out. And we're making this look pretty easy, but I can tell you, it is not easy. Especially in co-op. Co-op seems to be a little bit more difficult than if you do these missions single player. It's like the game adds enemies and adds a little bit of complexity. Okay, so far so good. We're trying to figure out where to go next. I like the music that keeps you kind of vibed and amped. Now, if you get too far outside the boundary, we're about. I've left this in to show you. If you go too far, it will pull you out of the game. So what I was saying to Mike is we'll go along this tree line here, and we'll head towards that dinosaur there, and then I think we hook a left to the main entrance. But you're going to see in a second. This is going to push me out of the game because it's going to say you're too far. There you go, and watch what happens. Or not. Well, generally what happens is it will respawn you. But what will also happen is these things will shoot you in the bite you in the butt. There you go. So I must have edited it at the part where it kept checking me, respawning me. I had a series of times where it was respawning me, because I went out of bounds. So, but it doesn't respawn you too far away. So we're like, well, the entrance is actually up to the left there. Should we go for it? And I'm panicking now because I know this thing's getting hot. There we go. Let's cool it down a little bit. There we go. That's what it does. It will throw you out like that. So after a couple of times of that happening, we were like, well, we're going to have to go down here. We're going to have to go down to the waterfall and fight these guys because, yeah. And you can see the package is smoking a little. And there's a lot of dudes around. Oh my good, look at it. You can just see the little bit of smoke coming up from the bottom of the there's not a little bit of smoke, there's oh, it's making a noise now. That's not good. Cool this thing down and quickly. Now, I don't think you can take your amigos into this, into these special operations. It's basically you're solo or co-op. So there's either one or two of you, and that's it. Now Mikey's sitting back, and he's telling me where the enemy, because the enemies will flank you. There's one guy behind me, and the reason I knew that is that not only did he shoot me, but Mikey told me where he was. Guy coming around. I can see you. Thank you for sticking your head out. You can see we've still got a few guys to deal with. If you look on the mini-map, you can see a lot of red. Areas of red. Mike is distracting him and I'll cover him. There we go, crossfire. Look how strategic we are. Oh, it's good to dip your feet in the water though. I need to get under here though. Oh my goodness. That thing was red hot. There we go. That's the noise to say we're good now. Grab some ammunition. Get back under the waterfall. Yeah, she's good. So as you see, it adds it to your inventory so you can actually check it if you need to manually. Usually it comes up with the animation, but there you go. There's where we need to go. But But weirdly, it would not let me track around the side of the mountain there. We had to go in there and engage, which is fair enough. I think Ubisoft have done that. Go, yeah, ha. You thought you were going to have it easy. You got to do the difficult part. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to go down a lot in this final area. A lot. Thank goodness Mikey stayed up for as long as he did. He was doing a fantastic job for me. Because I need to kill. I'm concentrating on keeping this thing cool again. Quite a bit of the time. Here we go, we're in.
Lola, I'm at the front. Where the hell are you?
Going to dodge some patrols. You're going to have company soon.
I'll deal with them. Just get here and don't crash the car.
Danny, soy profesional. Have some fucking respect.
Oh, Lola's been held up, so we're going to have to hold this area. Great news. I'm going to go under the mushrooms here because they've got water and shade, so it's probably not the best defensive place to go, but strategically to keep things from getting too hot. Hi friend, how you doing? Where did he go? You see he went and... I'm in trouble here. I gotta heal.
Danny, don't come and hear this off my ass.
James, close.
Why am I still... I don't understand why I was... why that happened, but anyway, it did happen. Mikey's gonna help me. Thanks, Mikey. You're the best, buddy. And we only got 37% secure, so we've got to hang out here quite a bit.
We'll be there soon. Gotta shake the bird so I don't bring more heat to you. But I will be there soon.
Heal. I've got to heal. Nope, I'm down. So I'm gonna say to Mikey at this point, just leave me, buddy. Leave me and just defend. And in the end, that's what we have to do. We have to split because they all target this area and we'll both go down. So, and there's obviously a medic here somewhere because he's not fully down. It's a rocket guy. The small kind of ammo capacity of this gun and the reload is pretty much what's getting me into trouble a lot of the time. I would recommend getting something like the PPSH, which has a 95 bullet magazine on it for this. If you're actually going to do it, and you can see I said to Mikey, don't worry about me, just stay up, mate, and I should respawn right here. As long as he stays alive, I'm good. There you go. So I'm spawned right on top of him, which is not good for me because I've got to keep this thing cool. So I've got to stay in this spot here. And I have to pick it back up. There we go. Now, we could have just left that on the ground and then picked it up later. Now Mikey's down.
More like a fucking extinction if you want to pull this off in that water.
So I'm going to try and pick up Mikey here.
More like a fucking extinction if you don't get here.
Oh, that's not good. I need to heal.
More like a fucking extinction if you don't get here.
Oh, that's a nail in my hand. That's not good. Where is this guy? I just saw a shadow. Yeah, there. I'm going to try and pick Mikey up. Time to get up, soldier. We actually worked this very, very well as a team. And the finale is epic, let me tell you. So I'm going to pick my medical backpack in case I go down again, because it will give me a self-revive. But I think I picked the completely wrong time to do it because in comes a chopper. Yeah, I can hear it now. I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, what the heck? How the heck am I going to do this? I'm just going to have to shoot it down with my assault rifle. I think I run out of bullets here. Oh god, this is tense. Oh my goodness. I'm like, what the heck? How the heck am I going to take this down? Shotgun's not going to get me range here. Let's try and snipe this guy. One. Reload. There we go. Mission complete. Hope you've enjoyed this little look at special operations, guys. If you have, like rating's always appreciated. If you want to see more of Far Cry 6, let me know down in the comments as well. And we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya.